Hello one and all. This is my reaction and review to Dr. Stone New World Episode 3, First Contact. And holy mother of God above, I am so excited for this because based off of that title, this episode is going to have one of my favorite scenes in the entire freaking series. Seriously, this is going to be an absolute game changer, and I'm so excited to see it animated. But alright, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice, good little drum beat going on there. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. And we saw it a little bit in the manga, the entire world being broken up into, tiles as they take their pictures, but this just looks so absolutely amazing. I mean, seriously, they have just gone above and beyond when it comes to actually drawing out this landscape, and I so love it. Oh, such a cool detail, such a cool visual effect. Oh my god, I love it. And that is, honestly, a lot of pictures. I mean, it was basically the same amount in the manga, too, but just seriously, that's like 100 pictures right there. That is insane. And each one needs to be, carefully examined for the tiniest detail, for the tiniest hint that there might be oil in it. That's insane. Also, does Kawaku even know what she's looking for? She doesn't actually know what oil is. Do they just tell her, hey, look for a black smudge somewhere in this black and white image? Okay, that's actually more than 100. That is way, way more than 100 right there. Seriously, the amount of work that must have gone into, actually making every one of those films. I'm not really sure what we call the large plate. A plate of film, I guess. That is insane. That is not much of an exaggeration. I think they're at several hundred already, so yeah, 10 billion, they might just get it done. Yeah, I mean, they were so enthusiastic like a minute ago, but they're wiped. They are fully wiped, and they just can't keep this search going. I mean, like I keep going on about, so many freaking photos have been taken, and Senku, Ryu, the rest of them need to examine every corner for the tiniest trace of oil, and there's no guarantee that oil is actually anywhere near them. I mean, the probability is relatively high, but it's certainly not certain. Certainly not certain. That sounded weird. And again, this is almost one for one exactly how it looks in the manga. I really do love how, just overwhelmingly accurate they're being to the source material here. Though in this scene in the manga, there's a panel where Yo's back just fully goes out on him and he falls to the ground and just can't keep going because he's not freaking Taiju. Only Taiju can work 24/7 without any rests because he is superhuman. Oh, wait, no, there it is. I spoke too soon. This is the exact scene I just thought they cut. Yep, Ryu was certainly rich. Though, as Jen says, there's no way they can get that quality of food in the Stone Age. It's just not happening. Not possible. I've never heard those words come out of Francois' mouth. I love that. I seriously love that. Because, I mean, as utterly insane as Ryu is, as greedy and selfish as he is, there's never come a point in his life where he has asked for something that Francois cannot deliver, and right now is no different. If he says he wants, high quality 3-star food, Francois will deliver it. Boar rillettes with black truffles. A few problems with that dish, though. One, they don't have boar, and 2, they don't have black truffles. Thankfully, though, pigs are really good at hunting down truffles. Huzzah! The learned expert most knowledgeable of the flora and fauna surrounding Ichigami Village. The one, the only, the true master scientist of this world.
Sense?
Not Chrome. Sorry, Chrome. You just can't match up to this person. Oh God, above. Put in the back like cargo. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, I love this girl. I absolutely love this girl. I have never posted her somewhere. Oh, over there. I forgot. I moved it. It's over there now. And Chalk. Oh, sweet, adorable Chalk. And, oh God, Kawaku is so happy to see her, symbolic, metaphorical little sister. God, that smile, the tears. I love it so much. Oh, and they get to have bread for the first time, too. I fully forgot that they were, in the other village with much, much worse food. That's actually... Oh, no, I was going to say that's new to the anime, but no, turns out they're eating the bread while looking through the photos in the manga as well. Fascinating. Seriously, they just put so much work into making this, adaptation as accurate as possible, and I keep ranting about it, but it's just so amazingly well done. Even details that I missed while looking at the page, they still made sure to include, and that's just so far above and beyond. I'm so happy about that. Seriously, you can't ignore the fact this girl just identified boars from an aerial freaking photograph. Oh, that is so utterly, utterly spectacular, and this is where she truly gets to shine. I'm so happy about it. And also she can just, bounce around in her helmet. Seriously, this girl has so many insane superpowers, and I so love it. Oh, okay, so the trap was fully unnecessary, and they were able to catch the boars. Oh, and the kids look so utterly, utterly terrified as their parents are being dragged away. As they should. This is an insanely dark scene. So it's not like, the boars are going to get killed right away. They're, farm animals. They'll be raised, they'll get big and fat, and then they'll be killed for their meat. Yeah, I mean, she's trying hard. She's trying really freaking hard here. Unfortunately, though, truffles kind of grow underground. And they are way, way too small to be seen, even by her superhuman eyes. Yep, Kawaku just found oil from the sky. Oh, this girl is amazing and I love her. Oh, actually, that's not even that hard to spot. That is very clearly a big, huge chunk of oil. I mean, seriously, in the manga, it was like 3 little pixels. This is very obviously an oil field. This is actually news to me, or at least it was news to me. I read this chapter. I always knew that, boars could find black truffles. I had no idea it was because the truffles radiate a smell very similar to boar love pheromones. That is such an overwhelmingly disturbing fact. Seriously, imagine eating black truffles and someone telling you, that smells like a horny pig. That is so wrong. That is so overwhelmingly wrong. Also, that boar just started talking. Okay, why not? This is an anime, so why not? And it also ate the very expensive black truffles, which is the reason why, pigs aren't actually used to find truffles anymore. This might actually be Francois' biggest failure in this entire series. I'm not even joking. Forgetting that, yes, pigs are really good at finding truffles, but really bad at finding truffles because they eat the freaking truffles. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh God, great detectives Suka and Shock. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. That is one smart dog right there. Good job, Chalk. Very proud of you. You found the truffles. Huzzah! And you also didn't eat them. Double huzzah. Yeah, meanwhile, the whole science gang failed. Utterly, spectacularly failed at finding this huge oil field. Oh, God above. Okay, he just went like full Jimmy Neutron brain blast right here, and I love it. Also, Senku, you weren't actually there for that conversation. You can't be remembering something you weren't present for. I know you're an anime protagonist in a series full of super people, but that's not how the brain works. Yeah, this is actually a bit funnier in the manga, where he actually, goes Jen and says, quick, in 1872, how was the oil initially discovered in Sagara? And Jen responds with, who on earth could possibly know that? And the answer is, in fact, Boars. Oh god, this is dark. This is so freaking dark. Suka is right there, Francois. Seriously. I mean, seriously, this thing is literally begging for its life. And Suka, its friend, is right beside with a big smile on her face. And again, one-to-one translation from the manga. Love the detail here. Also, this series, this season so far has been doing a pretty good job of adapting 2 chapters, per episode. And the commercial break is almost always the transition point. This was the end of chapter 94, and now we're going into chapter 95, which is also the 2-year anniversary of the series. Huzzah! I love this pig. I absolutely love this pig. Yeah, also, I know I said before that Suka's superpower is, her ability to bounce around her helmet. She can also speak to animals. That is also a superpower that she has. Oh, I love this girl so much. She is an anime protagonist in her own right here. Yes, and she named the pig Sagara, after the Sagara oil fields that they're looking for. Love that. Yeah, you're not supposed to name your food, Suka. That is a very, very bad idea. Though she is right, if you want to become friends with someone, you gotta know their name. Huzzah! I'm not the scientist here, obviously Senku is. I would have gotten a little bit further away from the oil fields before lighting a match. I'm just saying, that feels wildly, wildly dangerous. Oil acquired. Huzzah! They've now moved into the industrial age. Neat. Oh, I love this pig so freaking much. Now Suka has both Chalk and Sagara, 2 animal companions. So precious. Oh god, that is dark. That is so freaking dark. No, don't worry, Suka. They are not going to cook your pig. They're just going to cook, all of its relatives and their descendants. Aw, Francois is such a good person. And honestly, so is Senku. They're not gonna kill Suka's friend. So precious. Oh, that hug is so, so precious. Oh, I love this series so much. And Sagara got their own little collar to recognize them as a member of the village. Good for him. Her. Sagara does sound like a female name. Let's say her. And then they have a speedboat. That was honestly a pretty quick transition. I feel like, in one of the earlier chapters, this would have been a 3-4 chapter progress, but nope, they now have a speedboat with sunglasses for some reason. Oh. The love potion. Yes, even after 3,700 years and a whole lot of shenanigans, Taiju still remembers the freaking love potion that Senku tried to convince him to drink back in chapter freaking 1. Oh, I love it. What I really do love in the manga, though, is this panel. We get to see old Senku back from chapter 1, and it is so overwhelmingly obvious how much the author transitioned between the original design and the new design. Seriously, Senku's face is like twice as long, and his hair is way, way taller. Though honestly, his hair right here is actually pretty close to manga chapter 1 Senku's hair. Yes, Senku is so overwhelmingly amused by the fact that Taiju still thinks it's a love potion after all this time. When he was just freaking messing with him. Oh, Senku is so mean-spirited sometimes. And for the record, if Taiju had actually drunk the love potion, aka the gasoline, he most certainly would have died. But I guess that's just how much faith Senku has in Taiju, not taking the easy way out. Yeah, I have no idea why they, just left Ukyo behind, why they forced him to run and catch up. That's also in the manga, so, whatever. It makes for a very dramatic image. Even as he's, dangling above some very fast-moving water. Also, I did not think Senku was, strong enough to hold up a person like that. Yeah, for the record, I find the ocean absolutely overwhelmingly terrifying. Honestly, I find even small bodies of water terrifying. If I can't see the bottom, no. But as for the ocean, yeah, even scientists haven't been to the bottom. Even scientists don't fully understand what lives in there, so there is no way I'm going anywhere close to it. Seriously. Yes it is. Absolute and complete trash. Thankfully though, Senku has something just a little bit better than a sextant. I will never get tired of Senku just utterly breaking the minds of everyone around him. Except Chrome, who has no idea what the freak he's talking about. And I also just realized that Ryu is the only one here who's not wearing a life vest. And that's also, accurate to the manga, but does definitely make sense. I mean, he is by far the best swimmer on that boat. I mean, by a mile. Yeah, car navigation, satellites, these are things Chrome doesn't understand. And Jen does understand them, well enough to know that he should be very, very afraid. This actually kind of reminds me of reincarnated as slime, the primordial demons, the 7 greatest demons in the world. They are such an overwhelming threat that most people don't actually know about them. And when someone does know about them, and they try fighting one, and they realize, oh, you're a primordial, they break. They have a full mental breakdown, and just, fall to their knees begging for mercy. It is one of my favorite things about that series, when someone realizes, oh, you're a primordial. Love it so much. Chuan? Ruri Chuan? That is a new suffix I've never heard before. Interesting. Yeah. That was Chrome's moment. That was absolutely Chrome's moment to confess, to truly express how he felt. And instead, he was fully focused on the power of science, baby. Oh god, that was embarrassing. And it's even more embarrassing that Jinro has to step up here and basically, say, this is it. This is your moment to express your love. I did not think he'd be, the romantic sort at all, but here we are. Seriously, who are you, and what happened to the slime ball we all know and hated? Oh my god, she looks like she might actually black out here. And Suka is just so happy about all of this. Love that girl. And of freaking course, they were interrupted. What is more anime than a love confession being interrupted? Seriously, that's actually how this entire series started. Taiju was trying to confess his love to Yuzuhara, and then the whole world got petrified. Thankfully, this isn't that scary, though honestly, it is pretty goddamn close. Yeah. Ukyo realizes this is not random static. There is intentionality to this. And what's more, it is projecting on the very station, the very frequency that we are currently on. There is somebody behind this. And he is terrified. He is so utterly terrified. Oh, I love this scene so much. Yep, exactly what he said. Somebody out there somewhere is projecting. They're letting other people know that they are out there as well. Oh, I love it. God, this is off-putting. I mean, the scene in the manga is terrifying, but just the static over and over again. Oh, it adds such horror to the scene. I'm actually shaking a little bit here. I love that even Jen knows Morse code. I'm sure it's because, he wanted to use it for some wacky, wild, mentalist trick, but still, that is pretty cool. Why? Why? And thus, the Y-Man was born. Holy God above. Okay, that actually stopped my heart for a second there. I mean, this scene was utterly terrifying in the manga, but there is something... Oh God, there is something so much horrifying about anime. I love this so much. Oh God, and Ryu right there, this bold, fearless smile on his face while everyone else is fully wetting themselves. Seriously, who could be more stubborn than this idiot right here? That idiot. This idiot could be way more stubborn than that idiot. And instead of, saying, oh, I'm sorry, we'll stop projecting, he instead decides to antagonize the person he believes is behind humanity's petrification, a being that might be time traveler, alien, god, some sort of being so far beyond his understanding that it's not even funny. And still he antagonized them. That is so Senku. And again, he looks so much like a freaking villain right here. Oh my God. I mean, this looks like the face of the Y-Man. Even more so than the screaming skeleton we all just saw. Next episode, Eye of Science. Alright, so that was fun. We finally got to meet the person that Senku believes, petrified the world 3,000 years ago. And they look absolutely freaking terrifying. Oh boy. Oh, I love this scene. I absolutely love this scene. I mean, like I said, when this chapter of the manga came out like 4 years ago, this right here was a total game changer. We finally had I wouldn't really say an idea of who petrified the world, but we had, a rough, I can't even say rough, we had an idea that the person behind it was probably still out there and they might do it again. They were probably not a friend to humanity. And this caused a lot of insanely wild conspiracy theories. With my personal favorite, I actually won't share that one quite yet because it might be considered a spoiler. I mean, it was a theory I came up with before the, I think, second to last or third to last chapter. And even my longtime supporters, my longtime fans, all agreed that I had gone fully and completely insane. And, they were not wrong to think that. My theory was fully wrong. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. But anyway, though, please let me think down below. What do you think is the true identity of the Y Man? Why do they petrify the Earth? Why do they contact Senku? Why do they keep saying why? I love it all, but let me know what you think down below. And until next time, why?